no sé cuál me voy. El ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerán otro como Floyd. La baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me vengo a afrontar. Preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo en la federal y en la estatal.
Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Yusei Kikuchi, the Japanese left-hander, is tasked with the starting job. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, in the day and age of specialty pitches and pitchers, this guy's big pitch is the cut fastball, and it's really turned his career around. It looks like a four-seam fastball coming in, and it has that late cutting action away from the barrels and into guys at times. It's his primary pitch, and he needs it to survive at this level.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Down the left field line and deep.
First pitch, 7-10.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Trammell is right there, one down. Time now for a look at the Rays' starting 9. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, I'm looking for signs of life from Manuel Margot. Talk about struggling. He had less than 5 hits the entire last month. Whoa, that's like a hit a week. I mean, come on. When you wake up and fall out of bed, you're at least going to be able to get 1 hit a week. He has to do a lot better than that.
Here's Randy Arozarena, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And he'll put this away for the second out. Up next, Austin Meadows. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Here comes the 0-1. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Rich Hill will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So now into the box is J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. The 1-0 home. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he's crawled out on a close play at third. One out, nobody on. Shoots this one over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
I'm going to have to keep a close eye on J.P. Crawford. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three and one. Back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. None left for Seattle. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz.
The first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
First pitch of the AB now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Hit on the ground to third, reined in on to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is it. The third baseman, Michael Brasso.
So here is Michael Brasso. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And 2 quick outs here in the second. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike one.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Fastball called for strike two.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Ty France.
Third baseman.
First offering. France has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his first home run of the season as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Standing in now, number 10.
The first baseman.
As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Now here it comes. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Two balls and a strike to count. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Dylan Moore waits on deck. Base is empty here with nobody out. And the count will be full. 3-2 pitch. Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
He spoils another one and will do it again. The next 3-2. Lifted down the line in left.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And it's fouled away.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, still and more. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is in his tracks now. 2 gone. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Shed Long Jr. Now here's the first offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. 3-1. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
To the plate now, Luis Torrens.
Louis.
And he takes ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now to the plate, here is Francisco Mejia. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. Fouled away.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And there's ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Next, it'll be Taylor Walls, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. First delivery to him. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
1-1, here it comes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Back now for the Mariners' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league, and when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The batter will be Taylor Trammell. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Meadows has it, and there's 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. First offering on its way. And this is low, ball one. One out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Meadows is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Now here it comes. Line drive, fair ball down the line. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
At the plate now, Kyle Seager fouled off. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. On the ground, softly towards second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Right fielder, number 13, Manuel Margot.
Now the pitch. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mariner organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. At the plate, Randy Arozarena. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
This one's flared toward left center. Crawford backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First pitch on its way. As he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away, it's strike 1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Mariners are on top 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Ty France.
The third baseman, Shaw.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-0 count, the pitch.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Next to hit, number 10 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
France aboard here at first with nobody out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So now to the plate, Dylan Moore flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And there's ball 2 now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dad. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Luis Torrens, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that'll bring up Taylor Trammell. From the stretch.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. They get the force at the plate, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. In the air now, out to left. Meadows is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We played 4 full. The Mariners lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Now the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up Mike Brasso. First offering on its way, and it's fouled away. Windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1. Count still at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. And now, Brandon Lau. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Now to bat, Mitch Haniger. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Kyle Seager. He bounced out last time up. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So here now is Ty France. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They lead it 3-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 6.
Now at the plate here is Taylor Walls. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. In there, 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now another 2-2. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
And the pitch. Brett Phillips is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
One, 2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. From the belt, kicks and deals. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They trail it here 3-0. Jeffrey Springs enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 59.
At the plate now is number 10. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman, number 10.
First pitch on the way. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Popped him up. Rousseau is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Digging in next, Dylan Moore. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now here's the first offering. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Margot is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 4.
Shedlong Jr. will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First delivery to him. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Mariners are down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. 7th inning ready to roll, and striding forward the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Three and one now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And the 3-1. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. Good battle. Count remains full. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board. Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And he lays off for ball one.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A Rosarena on at first, nobody out. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Good discipline to lay off there, and it's 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Scooped up. Nobody out. Runner on first. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yandy Diaz. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-0.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Henniger is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. A strike with the breaking ball.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's running. In there, now the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
2 out here and a runner at second. Count remains 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Luis Torrens.
Go ahead.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. And it's fouled away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Margot is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The center field.
Next for Seattle, Taylor Trammell. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the AB now. Popped him up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Stepping in next, J.P. Crawford is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Slider laid off for a ball. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
3-0 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Crawford leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. But they lead it 3-0. Kendall Graveman is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in as the power-hitting second baseman, Brendan Lau. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull the trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now it'll be Francisco Mejia, flew out last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Stepping in now, Taylor Walls. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Taylor Walls has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Joey Wendell will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And now the first pitch. As it's grounded sharply to first. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Mariners 3, the Rays 0. Ryan Thompson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Kevin Kiermaier is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. And now here is Kyle Seager. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Kyle Seager.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Seager will wait on the 1-0. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Three and two, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Ty France, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That missed. Close. It's ball two.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-0 pitch on the way. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, number 10. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
France leads off first with one away. Two and one after the foul ball there. Has a look, now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. On a gift of a swing there. It's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
To the plate now, Dylan Moore, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 2-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
From the stretch. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
The batter will be Shed Long Jr. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 1-1 home. On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Bounce to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 8 full. The M's lead it 4-0. Number 16 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 16.
Now to the plate, Manuel Margot. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. First delivery to him. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate, Randy Arozarena, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Singled last time up. The 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Swung on and chopped toward the hole. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to stand in is Austin Meadows. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
4-0 the score tonight. Seattle get their 20th home win this year. Yusei Kikuchi gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rays, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.